Hi friends, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today's video is slightly different from the ones that I previously shared. So I'm not sharing any lettering variation video today, but this video has also been requested by some of you and you wanted to see my Blackout journal flip through, so here we are. I'm gonna flip through this pretty journal today by Archer and Olive, and if you think that's something you would like to see, then keep on watching and I will be showing you inside the journal. And I will leave all the links below for you. This pretty journal is, again, I mentioned already, but I'll say it again. It's from Archer and Olive, and I am an affiliate with Archer and Olive, so I will leave my affiliate link and you can use my discount code Twitcherites for 10% off your order. Yes, so let's get started by flipping this journal. Now again, I wrote my name, which I go by on social media, Twitcherites, and my own name, and I was using the jelly roll pens here and I was experimenting some blending, added some gold. And this second page is I used Karen markers, the metallic markers, and I made a wreath. I think it's also on my YouTube. And then this one is more like a swatch page. I swatched my Uni Posca pens and some of the jelly rolls, and on the other side I embossed this bird and did some lettering. Then this page was again few jelly rolls and I embossed some letters and I just stick it on top. I think it looked kind of cute. And this one again was, I think, the souffle collection of the jelly rolls. So I was doing a lot of jelly rolls in the beginning of the journal, as you can see, so it's mostly lettering with those and some florals and everything. And also then I tried some new Coloro colors. So these were like the swatches of those, some colors that I bought. And this page, let's not look at this page. Yeah, it's just, I think I was trying some colors again on the black paper. And then I did some lettering with Coloro on the right side saying "You're amazing." And this was again some inspiring quote that I found somewhere, and whenever I find a nice quote, I try to write it in my journal, and yeah, so I did the same here. I used some Coloro, painted some leaves, and wrote some letters in between. I'm experimenting some new inks that I had, and this was the song me and my daughter were singing at that time, so yeah, that's why. And now next page here is the swatches of acrylographs, a jewel collection. And here on the other side is very interesting. I did the stencil. I did use a stencil and masked the center with a circle, and I used some distress oxide inks by Tim Holtz, which was really fun to make. Next one is I did some lettering and I did stamp the flowers and "Believe in Your Dreams" using a stamp. So that was fun too. And this "Shine Bright Like a Diamond" was one project which is in my book. So I was just experimenting here. Next up is this beautiful page which I really love, with all the pretty jelly rolls that I tried to blend and then just made some white leaves and sort of drops around it. I think this was also featured in one of the magazines in UK. This one is a page just experimenting the gouache. And here I again made some stencil for the clouds and used the distress oxide inks, and this was fun to make. I think there is a video on my Instagram. Now this one is very cute too. I thought it turned out so nice with the stitch, and I just wanted to make the stitches around them. So yeah, that was pretty fun and very different for me to do. Here is the swatching situation from my daughter. Yeah, sometimes she just wanna grab the notebook I'm working on. So she doesn't want anything else, just the one I am working on. So I let her draw in my journal sometimes. And yeah, on the right side I did some gouache, and I was again experimenting with gouache. And here I just wrote a whole song. I don't know why, but I think I was just experimenting with this new pen that I had, with so many different colors inside one pen, which was really fun. This is acrylograph primary collection here on the left side, and on the right side I think it's from, I took a workshop with Stefan Kunz, and I did that with him, and I wanted to recreate it in my black journal. Now we are on the gold foiling, so I got these new foiling pens, and you see I have done a lot of experiments here in this black journal. This is like my go-to journal, which is so fun. And I combined some gold foiling with Coloro golds, and it was so amazing. And here is some stickers that I made for my Etsy shop, and I was just trying to see how they are looking, and the page was blank around it, so I just painted some leaves with white gouache, I think, using my dagger brush. And here I've used Karen markers again, and I do this technique a lot because it's very easy and very relaxing to do. So I did those leaves and did some lettering in the middle. And this project here is, I think, inspired by a Pinterest picture which I am not able to find. This was a very old piece, but so much fun. I did some like foiling on the sides, and I wrote with my foiling pen, "Some stories last forever." But I really love this page. I think it's very elegant and beautiful. Here is again, I did some souffle and jelly rolls, but never finished the page. So sometimes that happens and you never get to finish a page. I had so much fun making this layout. It was just lettering surrounded by leaves. This is my favorite way of using the colors. I think it's very pretty. Here I purchased this Galaxy collection or something. I don't know. I forgot the name of the collection by Watercolors. I will leave a link below, but then I swatched some of those, and then I tried to do the April also the way I did the March. And I think there is a video on YouTube of this one. So you might want to check that out if you're interested in the details. I wrote April in few different color combinations, and then I picked up this one. So yeah, so I will leave a link for that as well below for you to check out. And here I swatched the tropical acrylographs. I think my daughter was here on this page as well, and I totally don't mind that. And on the right side here is again some distress oxides and some lettering. Here is again, you can see some jelly rolls and some florals. I'm not a big fan of this page because of how the flower looks, so yeah, so we'll just roll with that. Now on these layouts, they're very different. Here I have used the pulley printer, the small pocket printers that you have these days, and it's like the thermal printer. I did some lettering on my iPad, and I printed it out on the pulley, which is so cute. I think it's very handy and it's very efficient if you are using bullet journal a lot. I think it'll be a good investment. Here's another page of swatches of acrylographs. I have a pretty good collection of acrylographs now, but some of them were sent to me, some of them I bought. And next again, I used pulley for that layout, and this one was metallic markers by Karen Markers, and I just wanted to use some stamping and die cuts for that layout. Now from here I started using acrylographs more, so I was really hooked with acrylographs. So I was working with all sorts of layouts, so lots and lots of nature things, butterfly, flowers, leaves and things like that, which you will see from now on what I mean. But I was really happy with how this one turned out. So going forward, you will see many similar projects, but this one here, I used the pulley printer for the small airplanes. I think this is a really cute layout as well. And this big one I drew using the acrylographs, again adding some flowers and leaves. And then this is the project which I worked with, Archer and Olive, and I have a teachable on this. I will again leave a link for you. Too many links today, but yeah, also a good amount of information. This is somehow similar to the ones which I showed you before, but this is like a different color collection of acrylographs, and I love this one. This is really cute. So yeah, I'm planning to turn them into some sort of, printables so that you guys can use it. Let me know if you're interested. This is also one of my favorite layouts in the bullet journal, in my Blackout journal. I think they all look so pretty, and I mean they are very time consuming projects because of all the itsy bitsy details everywhere, but by the end of the day it makes me happy, so it's worth spending the time on. Now this specific layout is again made by using the Woolly printer printouts. It's all pictures, and also the piece in the middle I drew in the iPad and I printed it out on the Woolly Excel printer. Here is the May layout, a very easy and quick to make. And here is the next one. Again, I used the similar leaves which I made in my previous layouts, but here I just drew a circle and I stayed inside the circles and did my lettering in the middle and used the leaves on the sides. Here I am swatching the Awakening collection by Archer and Olive. So I thought this was a super cool and fun way to swatch the new acrylographs. Here's some more experimentation with gouache. I really love the medium gouache, but I know I have to give it time, so I'm not able to find that time right now, but maybe soon. Now this layout is made by using Caron pigment markers, which are their new markers, and I think they work beautifully on the black paper. And this one, Create Anyway, was made by using the acrylographs, and I did some blending, some leaves and some berries. I don't know what kind of berries are those, but yeah. Now here is a very different layout than what I've been doing in my journal. It's all florals and leaves, and here it's just blocks and blobs, but still very nice. Here is the June layout. I think this was a very fun experiment. I somehow managed to make these pretty leaves, which I fell in love with. I made a project in the creative retreat using these leaves and berries, and I think it looks spectacular. And I used acrylographs here, and they work so beautifully. Here is again a project I worked with Peggy, and I was just experimenting with the colors and everything. And yes, that's my daughter who was trying to do the leaves again. And I think I also swatched the metallic acrylographs there. And now the next page says Your Magic, and I love the color combination here. And here I used some acrylographs, I think, for the lettering. And for the wavy lines on top, I think I used the Caron pigment markers. And I really love how this one turned out. It says Sunshine in My Soul, and it's a beautiful one. On this layout, I use metallic acrylographs, which were so fun to work with. They have a little sheen to them. I don't know if you can see in the video, but in real you definitely see it better. And here I again use the Woolly printer. I wrote these letters in the iPad and printed them out on my Woolly Excel printer. And here I swatched a couple of watercolors, handmade watercolors by Ulay Watercolors. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but they were gorgeous. They are beautiful watercolors, and you cannot believe how beautiful this holographic watercolor is. I mean, just look at it. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. And the next one is again some more colors, and I was hooked to this song Easy on Me by Adele. I know many of you were as well, and I just wanted to write something with the new watercolors, and here we are. And this one was the Color Shift watercolors by the same handmade watercolors, and isn't this magical? So cheesy. Or maybe not, but this truly is magical. I mean, I love these watercolors. They are so beautiful. You see different colors from every angle, which is gorgeous. This one I did, of course, in December because it says December, and it's just again very easy layout with acrylographs, and I had fun making it, and I used some gold of the same handmade watercolors which I showed you before. And this next layout is dedicated to the movie Encanto, which is one of our favorite movies. You have to see it if not seen it yet. Alright, this one, we have a YouTube video on this one, and I'm making this with you all, and you have to check it out. I will leave a link below. Yes, another link. You're welcome. Here's a quick project using the Karen markers, and the next layout is also made with Karen markers but upside down. You ask me why? I don't know. I make mistakes too. I think at some point I turned my journal upside down and I made it like that, and it was so hilarious because I was thinking I was almost done with the journal and I have so many pages left. How come? That was so stupid though. But yeah, so I'm living with this. It's fine. We just flip it around and see it, and it's okay. No one's hurt. So few more projects using the Karen pigment markers. I think I love working with Karen pigment markers because of the brush tip. They are so easy to work with, and the projects are much faster. If I use a fine tip one, it takes much longer. And with the Karen markers, it's so fast and quick, and you see the pigment here is beautiful. So I shared all these videos on my Instagram, so do check it out if you have missed some of the videos. So most of them are there on my Instagram. I still have few more pages left, but I could not wait for it to be completely full. I just wanted to share it with you because I've been telling from so long that we will do a flip through. So yes, here we are. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know which layout you like the most, and what would you like to see next, and I will be very happy to work on that. But yes, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will catch you guys next time. So bye for now.